Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I hope you've all had a good week. I am Laura of LKG 329 Sales on eBay, Facebook, Instagram, and here on YouTube. In this week's video, I'm pulling 3 orders that came in last week while my store was on time away mode. I actually had 4 orders come through, however, one of them unfortunately was canceled. So I just have the 3 orders to pull, but let's get to it. All right, I've got 5 orders on the list, but I'm only pulling these 3 that came in last week, and the other 2 I'll put on next week's video. First order that's going to be heading out is in this bin. It's some Boyd's Bear figurines. And so this time it is the instrument players. This one's got a flute and his legs move, his arms move. He doesn't have a name that I'm aware of, but he plays the flute, or is the flute player, and then the drummer. So I got all of these, and his arms move as well. His legs are stationary, but his arms move. And I got these at a yard sale in a lot and gave $20 for the lot. Some of them ended up being too badly broken to resell, so I ended up with about $2.22 per figurine. So I've got $4.44 in this one, and these sold last Monday for $12.99 plus shipping. Second item going out is a book, and I remember this one from an estate sale I went to. I didn't really get too awful much at it and didn't think I would really do too well with it, but it's paid off better than I expected. But I picked up this book for $1. This is the Border Trilogy, All the Pretty Horses, The Crossing Cities of the Plain by Cormac McCarthy. I am not familiar with this author, but the books were in very nice shape. And for only $1, I figured I couldn't do too bad with it. I listed this for $24.99 with free shipping and had a sale running in my store last week rather, since it was on time away. So this sold at a 15% discount for $21.24 with free shipping. And this last order that I'm going to pull for now is, it's interesting. I'm excited, it's neat. I had sold or pulled one of these in last week's video and had mentioned these specifically because it had free shipping on it, and I was talking about how that I'm kind of experimenting with free shipping right now. And so I sold one with free shipping and had mentioned that I was hoping that the last 3 I had would sell fairly quickly since I did have free shipping on them. I only have 2 here because I ended up needing one for personal use, which I have found that is one of the biggest benefits of being a reseller, is that sometimes you find something at a yard sale with the intention of selling it, and then you end up needing it and you already have it. So that has come in handy several times in that scenario. But anyways, I was excited when this order came through because these were the last 2, and I had mentioned that I hoped all 3 of them would sell very quickly, and so one was pulled out for personal use and then the other 2 have sold. So these were listed with a quantity discount, so because they bought 2 of them, they did get 25% off. And so these sold for $7.62 with free shipping. So my total price for these orders that are going out for last week is $41.85. Free shipping on these 2 plus shipping on the bears. So those were the 3 orders that came in while my store was on time away last week. So I was happy to see that I still had orders coming in, and also that I had 2 items. 2 of the 3 items that went out were actually items with free shipping. So I was excited to see that the free shipping did seem to make a little bit of a difference since I have added it to more items as of late. And the total for those items was I wish it was 400. It was $41.85 for those, and of course the 2 with free shipping. And I'm not entirely sure exactly how I'm going to continue telling you my sales amount at this point, because the free shipping does kind of play into it a little bit. For me, in my mind, it throws it off because I've always said, the total plus shipping, and so you know exactly what I received for those items
Whereas when you have free shipping on the item, it actually reduces your sale price because the shipping isn't an extra bit of payment, it comes out of that sale price. So I got to figure out and decide exactly how I'm going to do that going forward. But in the end, as long as sales are coming in, that's the biggest thing that matters right now. So I did not do sourcing. Like I said, last week was crazy. That's why it was on time away mode. There was no time for eBay last week. I think I might have answered, or I answered the cancellation request. I approved the cancellation request, and that is all that I did with eBay last week. I had already scheduled listings through yesterday, well, through Sunday yesterday, and I'm gonna have to do a few more sales similars for today and tomorrow, and then I'm hoping that Wednesday I can get back to actually listing new items at that point. For an update on the item that I got the return request on for the green trucker's hat, ball cap. I approved that return. They never got it in the mail, so eBay did send me a message Saturday letting me know that they had closed the return request and I would not be having to issue a refund because there was no record that the buyer ever got that back in the mail to me. So that is now closed and resolved, and I did not have to issue that person a refund at all. It is really coming down right now. So you can probably hear the rain in the background, I'm sure. But moving on, if you're not aware, just a little bit of a heads up, USPS, or the United States Postal Service, they are doing away with first class as well as their parcel select ground shipping and their retail ground shipping, and they are combining those three options into a single one that they are calling the USPS Ground Advantage. So the biggest difference is that the shipping time is going to be 2 to 5 days, which is the same. That's the same for first class, but when you would ship partial select or retail ground, you would be looking at a 2 to 8 or 2 to 9 day transit time for those items. But now everything will be 2 to 5 days on shipping, and everything will be shipped via ground. There will still be pricing brackets based on rates at the going up to 4 ounce rate, and then 8 ounce, 12 ounce, and then 15.999 ounces. And then it would go up by the pound up to the 70 pound mark. And it also includes an automatic $100 insurance with the option to purchase up to $5,000 worth of insurance available, which previously, from what best I understand, is that the insurance was only available when you would use, especially parcel select or retail ground. You could get insurance, but it wasn't automatically included, whereas now it will be. And this is supposed to go into effect for the month of, beginning in the month of July. I couldn't find anything on the website stating if it would be July 1st or if it would be at some other time. It seems like I remember seeing somewhere that it was going to be July 9th. However, I can't find that now, so don't take my word for that one. But that is a change that is coming. I don't know how that's going to affect eBay. I know eBay is going to have to change and update their shipping to remove the parcel select and the retail ground, and I guess the first class option, and put in just the USPS Ground Advantage. So hopefully that's not going to cause any issues with our sales. That'll be something done in the background that will be an easy switch to do. But we shall see. I wanted to just make sure that you are aware of this. I'm still learning everything, so I don't really have an opinion whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. I know for me, I like it because now I don't have to decide between 3 different shipping options. It's just going to be one option across the board. And so it will now just be USPS Ground Advantage, Priority Mail, and Priority Mail Express is my understanding. I could be wrong on that. That's just my understanding, but feel free to look into that yourself. That's part of being a reseller, is staying up to date on changes that are coming. And I'm not the best at that, I will admit. So just a heads up, the change is coming. And lastly, a quick update on my goals for the month of June. I didn't work on any of that last week. Now I did have the sales similars already scheduled, so that's done. But I got to keep that up this week. I got to keep my listings up this week. So And I do have plans on getting the other items done, pulling the items off of my listed inventory shelves that are not listed currently, and also building my new shelving unit and getting it put in place to get some things flowing a bit more smoothly. And I'm actively looking for a table, so hopefully I can get that done by the end of the month so I can get this table back. I have an idea of what I would like to kind of fit my eBay space a little better to make everything flow smoothly and work well, but it's just a matter of whether or not I can find that before the end of June. So if I can't get that or find it, then I'll just have to get whatever I can find so I can get this table back and no longer be borrowing it before it gets damaged, because I don't want that to happen. So how are your goals for the month of June going? Let me know in the comments below. But for this week, this is the video that I've got for you. I do hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave me a comment below if you have any feedback, questions, or suggestions. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.